Oh, Brandon's here. Let's go. But yes, in case anybody does miss a future break with us, we do record once the break starts, as technically it has now, and we put it on YouTube. So I think we get our beak wet with 3 blasters. And of course, all cards are shipping, but let's get after it. Appreciate everybody for the fill. Disney release day. Show us some nukes. On release day. We will pop all 3 of these. Let's get it. We're looking for ray waves out of blasters, X-fractors out of megas. And should have these in the mail latest by Friday. But hopefully tomorrow afternoon. And I will stick to the bigger hits for sleeves and top loaders in the moment. Care of the cards comes first around here, so don't fret. All refractors will get a sleeve minimum. But they're going to hit us with half forward, half backward, okay? We got Doorknob, Fairy Godmother. And I might count on mods to call out, if it's a bigger hit, where we should be seeing these. Moana. Moana on the insert. It's an iconic moment. With the Aitita, the green mountain woman. That's definitely not a good description. Gus. Riley Matthews. There's a Disney Channel hit. Girl Meets World. Speaking of Mulan, we have Dory as well. This is not how we wanted to start. Still a sick refractor. Planning on tops. Doing better from here on out. Nice take with the Mulan refractor, though. First true refractor of the break. Man, these are nice cards, guys. Nice stock cards. They still fit in 35s. Is a bit snug. Let's go. And I'm assuming all these inserts, the Disney Channel will be refractors. But we take it. Riley Matthews in the mix. Seeming pretty random when they're backwards here. Combat Carl. He's got to be Toy Story. I'm going to switch to the back here. Aladdin. Bambi and the Future Stars. And on the callbacks, Disney Channel callbacks, Mrs. Dorbus. And I apologize not knowing all these off the dome. Thought I would say that one on the back. But on the bigger hits, I will definitely pull up the checklist here and confirm. We know where Bambi's going. Nice hit for Bambi in the Future Stars. Gonzo for the Muppets. There's Wall-E. We got Sadness. Mater meets Lightning. What a legendary moment. On the 20th anniversary for Cars. Very nice. Wall-E on the Raywave. A classic cooler. Very nice. Wall-E in the mix. Man, these are nice cards. I'm pumped. Reminds me of UCC soccer. Just feels like they cared about them when they were making them. There's Pocahontas. Emile Ratatouille. Cauliflower. Dr. Fuzzby and Darkwing Duck. Gizmo Duck. Darkwing on the board. On the Segway looking device. Or the single wheel devices. It has been, you're not wrong. Compared to Neon, I feel like it was the same hits every time. There's Lilo. Refractor for Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. He's got to be a Muppet. That's definitely Muppets. Tinkerbell. And nice Finding Nemo and the Iconic Memories. I think this is when they see the boat. Maybe during a learning lesson. Dr. Honeydew. See something numbered early with our first blaster. Should have one more Ray Wave. I think it's 2 Ray Waves a box. Whoa. Ask and we shall receive to 250. Copper. I am just going to pull it. Let's go. Jack Sparrow. Good start to the numbered cards. Pink Mini Diamond to 250. 56 on the print there. Let's go. Pirates. Judy Hopps for Zootopia and Russo. Russo for Wizards. On the throwback. Again, I will top load a lot of these. Afterward, Johnny Depp, come back and see us maybe with some ink. How cool would that be? Be sweet. First numbered card, very nice. And I will, once we get a lay of the land here, we'll start cooking a little faster. I know we got a good amount of boxes. Eve from Wally. I hate showing the back of the one card, but best way to do it. Gonto. Dumbo. And we have Todd from Fox and the Hound, I believe. Let's go. Ink and Paint. Disney Ink and Paints card. Might need to check the odds on that for Dumbo. Ink and Paints. Pretty sure that was on the rare side. Let's go, Cotton. Let's go. And I'm going to check Todd really quick. And Captain Gontu, I know, is Lilo and Stitch. Jesus, wind is nuts. Todd, Fox and the Hound, accurate. 1 in 10, I'm tripping. Still a sick hit. Here goes Smarty Pants. Nigel. There's Alice in Wonderland on the 75th. Not Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Part of the card set. Wardrobe. Wardrobe there. Smarty Pants debut. Oh, yeah. It is accurate. Good call. Thank you. Because that's for Toy Story. Forky. Sharpay Evans. Classic High School Musical. Refractor. Very nice. Peter Pan and Randall Boggs on the 25th. Another all-time Disney villain. Sharpay Evans. Ashley Tisdale. All right, switching to 2 packs at a time. They're already some forward, some backward. So we're going to be flipping them around regardless. Here we go. Elio. Lizzie McGuire. But first, Buzz. High-tech Buzz on the debut. Maya Hart on the Disney throwback. Oh, it's animated Lizzie McGuire. Very nice. Lizzie McGuire on the Ray Wave. Basil of Baker Street. There's Cruella de Vil. Frozen 2 on the iconic moments. And Ryan Evans. Man, a lot of Disney Channel out of these blasters. Very nice. I'm going to hit the debuts afterward. Did I miss an animated Lizzie McGuire show? I guess so. Yes. All base cards shall ship. And I think Todd was a Ray Wave. Sisu. There's Wreck-It Ralph. Switching to Winnie the Pooh. And heck yeah, Russell from Up. Winnie the Pooh on the base, and Russell on the Future Stars. Now that Future Stars makes more sense. Surprised this is our first car sighting. Here comes Blue. Yep. Mr. Incredible. Blue to 150 is Mr. McQueen. Let's go. Nice hit for cars. And that's also a mini diamond. 101 on the print there. Darkwing. But first, oh, anniversary 4 cars indeed. Woody up front. The King advises the rookie. Man, they're really making you work on these back and forths. The Sheriff. Jose Carioca with a birthday cake. It is a refractor. He's part of the 3 Caballeros. Jaquez and Darkwing Duck himself on the refractor. Might need to go back and watch the Darkwing Ducks. And very nice Jose on the refractor. McQueen. New number to beat is 150. And there are a lot of base cards. Glad it is McQueen early. 6. Faux show. Moana on the back there. Here is Taylor McKessie. George Sanderson, 25th anniversary for Monsters, Inc. And The Flower. Bambi. Ray Wave. George Sanderson, Flower. Box number 3 of Blasters. Good luck. Thought I saw something about 1 numbered per blaster, but I didn't want to advertise such because I didn't know it for a fact. Olaf up front. Troy Bolton, Refractor, High School Musical, very nice. There is Bambi, Darkwing Duck in front of Bambi. These are still pretty cool inserts. Cobra Bubbles, Lilo and Stitch. Nibbles Maple Stick, debut for Nibbles. Here's John Silver and Jason Gray. Treasure Planet is John Silver. Jason Gray rocking out. Troy Bolton almost went pro in basketball. Was the star of his high school team. Very nice, High School Musical. And Bambi on the ink and paint, very nice. And Maple Stick, can't forget Nibbles. We built this city on Knowles and Mitch. Let's go, Knowles. All right. March Hare. Bell. Bell up front. Here is Alice in Wonderland 75th anniversary. Original concept art. That's a sick card. Right back to Troy Bolton on the Disney throwback. And there is March Hare again. We are. You're not kidding. We hit a Bowman paper red to 5. That spot sold for $2 probably a month ago. Here we go. Nemo. Rapunzel. It is Kirby from Chicken Little. Had to look that one up last time. Lilo and Stitch, iconic moments. Very nice. Real life Cinderella. Switching to the back here. Ariel. Ted Polly, one of the monsters from Monsters, Inc. And Bing Bong from, I believe, Inside Out. Had to look up Bing Bong last time as well. Ted Polly, I recognize that face. Lilo popping out. Where are these darn mice? Still should be expecting a numbered card out of this blaster. Here it is. Yeah, High School Musical's cooking. It is magenta to $3.99, our first true. Pocahontas. Let's go. Nice hit for Pocahontas. $2.91 of $3.99. Switching to the back here, it was Atlas up front. There's Ferb. Jerry Russo, Wizards of Waverly Place. Geppetto from Pinocchio. Nick Wilde, Zootopia on the refractor. Hector Barbosa, Pirates, and Dopey. Dopey, but looking very happy. Let's go. Nice Pocahontas. First true color from the break. Although the mini diamonds are nice looking as well. A lot of the Russo families popped out so far. Yeah, no sign of Hannah Montana. Here is one of the mice we're looking for, Minnie. To the back, Miguel. Another Cars 20th. Doc Hudson hits the track. And Mad Hatter from Alice. All right, see what one of these megas is about. Liking it so far. I'm telling you, once you get these cards in hand, even the base cards, they are... feels like they're well made. If you've handled a decent amount of cards in your collecting journey, you'll know what I mean. But here we go into a mega box. One more. Empty box. Let's get it. Good luck. We take mice. We want more mice. Let's go. Are these in normal order? Snow White. Tigger. There's McQueen again. Nope. There is another Russo family member. Teresa. Tom Lizard is our first X-Fractor. Debut X-Fractor. Very nice. Ariel from Little Mermaid. And Belle from Cinderella, I believe. Tom Lizard. I don't know where Tom Lizard's from. Pixar. Tommy Boy. Asha up front. There's Baymax. Daisy Duck. Here is Alice in Wonderland's 75th anniversary. That's a sick card. Sparrow back at it. X-Fractor, very nice. There's Gazelle, Giselle, and Fear. Back-to-back perps. Sparrow. Wonder if his right-hand man is in this set. He was always great. He'd kind of keep him in line, keep him awake. Right. Just let's find your ink and it'll be a good break. Dewey, Esmeralda. There's a Ling. Let's go. Mickey, come back and see us. Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. That's sick. Nigel, another magenta. This one's 72 of 399. Nemo. Oh, that's right. He takes them in his mouth. Darkwing Duck and John Silver. They ride in his gullet. Let's go. More of you, Mickey. Hat, no hat. Don't matter. And very nice, Nigel. See if we can find more than one numbered in one of these megas. Also, still need to beat 150. All right. Here we go with Sisu again. Wreck-It Ralph. Simba. Alice. Cars might be the most poppin'. Let's go. Todd on the refractor. This is downtown Radiator Springs. Don't think we've seen a double yet from the Cars 20th. Todd on the refractor, very nice. And Grandma Tala. Moana. 10th anniversary? Where's the time gone? Another Todd popping out. And these feel like red refractors every time we pull them. Just the Cars theme. Oh, man. Do I got to unpin a screen? Let me run that. Forky, Basil of Baker Street. There is Elio. Dumbo. He is next up as our future star. Kronk. X-Fractor for Kronk. Agent P. Classic. And Jim Hawkins. Jim is also Treasure Planet. Been a lot of Treasure Planet. Sweet. Dumbo and the Future Stars. And again, guys, I will go through and top load a lot of these I'm sleeving. Here is Panchito, one of the 3 Cabarets. Smarty Pants on another debut. Nigel. I think we're going to do this. King George from one of the newest movies, Hoppers. There's Cusco. Mitchie Torres herself. The only Mitchie I've come to know. And nice Wally refractor. And this is Nigel on the base. Let's go. Wally popping out a few times. Cusco and Demi Lovato, a.k.a. Mitchie Ness. Very nice. Two more packs out of this first mega. There is Joy, Timothy Q, Chad Danford. Part of the same group, Ryan Evans. There is Maui. The Incredibles, Iconic Moments. And Scrooge McDuck. That's a sick card. Scrooge on the X-Fractor. Alright, this is Topps' last warning. While I'm gassing up the quality of the cards, that is not acceptable. Scrooge is still intact, but definitely some edge wear on the left there. Last pack of Mega 1. Leaky, Lilo, and Stitch. Halberd, Linksley on the debut. Flip these. Let's do it. Scar, Dumbo. Monsters Inc. on the 25th. And Judge Claude Frollo, looking like Mulan. And Teika for Moana. Couple Moana hits there. All right, still was one numbered in the Mega. I don't remember Teika. But I think we got to leave the hobby till the end at this point. Knock these two blasters out, then Mega. Then into the monsters. Let's hit something nice. Let's just hit something nice with the appetizers here. Solid handful of numbered cards so far. Do feel like there's a lot of Disney Channel. Because there's not a lot in the base set. It's all those inserts. All right, what do we got? We'll stick with two here. Is that Ratatouille? Oh, it is. Let's go. Mayor Jerry on the debut. There's Joy on the refractor. I guess one is going to be the move for the backward situation. Oh, this guy. He's the enemy in Toy Story. Lily Pad, we know you're evil. Get out of here. Smitty for Monsters Inc. on the 25th anniversary. Dante Matangai on the base. Mrs. Potts and Chip. Plus an Alice in Wonderland. True throwback. Those original concept arts are throwing it back. Joy on the refractor. The lily pad. Excited to see Toy Story 5. I don't think it's out yet. But yeah, we'll just run through ones now that we know the tech. It is Mirabelle up front. There's Donald. Monsters Inc. on the iconic moments. That is an iconic moment. And Troy Bolton back at it. On the callbacks. Callback insert for Troy Bolton. Very nice. Let's go. That's a big hit. What's tomorrow, Kurt? Elliot. Karen Beverly on the debut. There she is. Hannah Montana and Anger on the Ray Wave. Hannah Montana. Don't think she can make the wall. We got Hobby coming up. We need to make room for the wall. There was indeed. Here we go. It is Tex Dinoco, Cars, Gil, Finding Nemo, Jack and Gus is Cinderella on the Future Stars, and Huey. Huey with that Scrooge McDuck spot, just a base. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Huey. Huey was not right. See if we can. Love to beat this out of 150. I think we can do it. Mater. There's Timothy Q on the refractor. Very nice. Anxiety. And our founder Stanley on the Cars insert. Very nice. And Timothy Q from Dumbo. There's Louie, the Beast, Cheshire Cat, and Jocelyn Mallard from Darkwing. Jocelyn. Doug up front from up. Damn, they didn't hit us with a numbered in this one. Anger. And Quasimodo. Hunchback. CDA agent. Scrubs down the monsters. Quasimodo Raywave. Dang. Well, let's see what we got in here. Esmeralda, here's Ling. Evil Queen from Snow White. And The Incredibles. I think that's our first double we've seen of iconic moments. Incredibles iconic moment. Hit us with some gold. Hit us with some red. Here we go. Asha. There's Jumbo. Lilo and Stitch refractor for Jumbo. Ellen Bear. And Mitchie Torres. I'm pretty sure Ellen is from the new movie Hoppers. Mitchie Torres back at it. Jumbo on the refractor. Here is Baymax on the base. Kotu. Kotu's debut. Dumbo on the Future Stars. And Gabrielle Martinez, High School Musical. High School Musical cooking so far. Dumbo popping out a decent amount as well. Kotu is Moana. Evil Coconut. Here we go. Daisy Duck up front. Here's Mama Coco. And 4 cars. It is another Radiator Springs. Plus Owl on the Raywave. From Winnie the Pooh. I'm pretty sure. Cars. Leaky up front. And there goes Paulbert again. Paulbert on the debut. Fillmore. And the Dark Wing, it is Mega Duck. Getting the variety of Dark Wing ducks for sure. Paulbert Linksley. Alright, hit us with something here. Here is Joy. Jafar on the refractor. Let's go Aladdin. There's Yao. Yes. Very nice Yao. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's a nice shot. And Jafar on the refractor. What else we got? Timothy Q. It is Chad Danforth. Quasimodo and Harper Finkel. Harper Finkel on the throwback. All right, final blaster pack. Let's make it count. There's Panchito. Dr. Felicier. Hannah Montana and no way, Merlin. This is the one card from Sword in the Stone. Nice. Man, I thought it was, I mixed that up. I think I just thought these were rare in general. Hannah Montana. On the Ray Wave. The Disney ink and paint. Oh, let's go, Merlin. Merlin popping out. Well, man, as soon as I was confident there was, one number per blaster, they hit us with 2 non. So let's hit this mega up and into hobby we go. Empty box. And these X-Fractors are nice. Captain B. McCree. Got Fozzie Bear. Try it this way. Mufasa. There's Lizard on the debut. George Sanderson. Anger on the refractor. And Moana straight up on the Moana 10th anniversary. Very nice. I think this guy was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sanderson, I remember him getting decked by the agents. Anger on the refractor. Here is the Beast, Doug from Up Star. Star, not sure what Star's from. There goes Ben. Sparrow. Darkwing coming out. There he is. Straight up Darkwing. Nice. Winnie the Pooh. X-Fractor for the man. Winnie. Asha and Star confront the ruler. Rosas. Star. Couple Darkwings popping out. Plus Winnie. Yeah, we'll have to see. Small sample size so far. But hopefully this mega right here proves us wrong. Huey. It is Mater. Plus Louie. Mickey. Stitch. The King advises the rookie for the Cars insert. And Cheshire Cat on the refractor for Alice in Wonderland. Very nice. What else we got? Here is Mirabelle, Elliot, Tex Dinoco, Caterpillars, Chillin' Heavy, Nostalgia, Russell and the Future Stars. These got a lot. Those are nice. They're doing those right. Let's go. Buzz on the High Tech Edition debut X Fractor. Rookie would not be able to tell the difference, but this is the High Tech Buzz, you can tell. All in the debut. First saw debut with Buzz. I was like, no way. The X Fractors do pop. I'm not hitting them all directly in the light, but they definitely pop. And so does Russell. Future Stars for Russell and up. What else we got? Come on. Matanga, Mayor Jerry on the debut. Genie, Gabrielle Montez, Maya Hart on the Disney Channel throwback, Anxiety on the refractor, and Tamatoa. Tamatoa for Moana. And Maya Hart. I don't know if we've hit Girl Meets World for Maya. Three more out of our last box of retail. Here we go. Kevin, Guido, Dante the dog, Alice, Disgust, Frozen 2. It is an iconic moment for Frozen 2. Very nice. Cruella de Vil on the 101 Dalmatians. And Dante's crazy ass. They do specify Frozen 2 more than I thought they would. But cool Cruella de Vil X Fractor. Here goes a Copper, Eve, Gaston, Jim Hawkins, there's Simba. Whoa. Randall Boggs for Monsters. And it is Sadness. This is 101 Dalmatians 2 to 101. It's a pretty sick. That's a cool parallel. I know there's a Mickey parallel. I believe there's a Mickey parallel as well. Randall popping back out. Sadness on the 2 of 101. 101 Dalmatians. 101, the new number to beat. I think we should smoke that at a hobby. but trending in the right direction. Here we go with our final pack. Good luck. Pocahontas. There is Emil. Lilo. Emperor Cusco. Agent P. There is the playing cards for Alice 75th. Let's go. Peter Pan, X-Fractor. We take those. Lilo there. Peter Pan the Man, X-Fractor. All right, solid. Due for some ink. Peter Pan on the board. A lot of these inserts. Inserts seem to be the play here. Right. Are you asking? We are rooting for such. Hopefully something of the sort is inbound right now, guys. Into hobby we go. Good luck. Oh, we're in for it now. Let's go. Empty box. Let's go. Appetizer is over. Is main course. And I think they're all right side up. Let's go. Cusco. Right back to the playing cards for Alice. Very nice. To 225. Doug. On the green, yellow. That's a sick card. 23 of 225 for Doug and up. Goofy entering the break with a refractor. Very nice. Goofy on the refractor. Kevin. And Guido. Guido is one of the all-time edits. Nobody messes with Guido. Let's go. Nice hit for up. Doug the talking dog. Couple of those have popped out. Goofy. Very nice. I can do personals. I can do personals of any of these three we just did. Agent P up front there. But this will be the last break for me tonight. Hyper, Randall Boggs, Tiana. Tiana is Princess and the Frog, I believe, on the Hyper. Copper, there's Eve and Gaston. Princess of some sort. She had dreams of opening a restaurant at 19. She needs to look into Greek food and ask a guy I know. All right, what else we got? Jim Hawkins, Alice. Pulling these Frozens like crazy. Frozen 2 on the iconic moments, very nice. Let's go, Jesse. Toy Story refractor we take. There's Pocahontas, Emil. I don't think it's Emily. Emil and Lilo. I think that is the most iconic moments we've pulled so far. Jesse in the break. There is a Disney show, Jesse. Or, live action Jesse. That is not her. Here we go. Good luck. Simba. Back to Maya Hart on the throwback. Esmeralda. On the teal to 199. Teal wave 96 on the print. Esmeralda. Dory, Combat Carl, and Gonzo. Esmeralda. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Nice. Very nice. Hunchback. TJ already knew. All right. Future stars for Russell. Alice up front. Russell in the future stars. Mrs. Potts and Chip on the Hyper Pinocchio refractor. Doorknob and Fairy Godmother. Russell has been our most popular future star for sure. Mrs. Potts is Beauty and the Beast, of course. Plus Chip. And pretty cool shot of Pinocchio. Very nice. Disgust up front. Recognize that red anywhere. It advises the rookie, the car's insert. Here is Bunsen Honeydew. Giselle. Mayor Wind Dancer on the debut. And Anna. All right, we can beat that pack for sure. King advises the rookie. What else we got? What else we got? Genie up front. Darkwing Duck. It's a $3.99. It's Beaker for the Muppets. Beaker $3.77 of $3.99. Pascal on the refractor. Olivia Flavorsham, and saw this on the checklist. Ooh, debut. Ooh, on the debut. Beaker getting involved here. Very nice, very nice. Still looking to beat this 101. Let's do it out of this box. We don't need box 2. Darkwing popping out. Let's go. We have Gabriel Montez. Here is Sanderson again for Monsters 25th. Lily Pad. On the Hyper, Phineas. Where's Phineas and Ferb been? Sully and Mulan on the base. Lily Pad, the upcoming enemy in Toy Story. George Sanderson. Come on. We have Caitlin Geller. Up front is Caterpillar. Camp Rock, Caitlin Geller. There's Marlin on the refractor. Thumper. Ursula and Blackbeard from Pirates, one of the later Pirates. Caitlin Geller. Marlin on the refractor. Father Marlin. 3 more packs out of Hobby 1. Well, we simply have to start cooking here. Nostalgia. Here is Snow White. At a 125, Asha. Magnifico. Asha. 125. Sharpay Evans. There's Jose and Snappy on the debut. Snappy Toy Story debut. Oh, Blackbeard. We're throwing the Ray Waves in here. But have not pulled ink and paint Snow White yet. We take. Tuvo. Show me some ink. Show me some ink. Show me an SP. Here we go. Stitch. Here is Alice insert we've not seen yet. Donald Duck on the Hyper. Gus on the refractor. Gus on the refractor, Donald Duck, Hyper, Jumba, and Jafar. Donald, I don't think we've seen Daisy yet. Donald has popped out. Oh, you're saying the movie. I thought you meant that character. Yeah. I think I would agree. All right, final pack. Come on. Hit me with something. It is Mickey up top. James P. Sullivan. With the full name for Monsters, Inc. 25th anniversary. Crocodile. Miss Piggy. These are not refractors. Dusty Crop Hopper and Pluto. Pluto in the back. James P. Sullivan. All right, box 2. Hit us. Hit us with some heat. Show me something. Good luck, y'all, in box 2. I'm confident we can beat box 1. Confident we can beat box 1. Some cool cards, nice number stuff. We hit on some pulses and some hypers. We connected on some of the bigger names, but let's hit with a new Darkwing Duck, Splatter Phoenix, very nice. Gil on the Prism / Hyper. Dr. Fuzzby on the Refractor debut. Should be from Hoppers. The Sheriff and Mr. Incredible. We got this. We got this. Has Has anyone seen the new Hoppers movie? I think that's what it's from. I should verify that before. I've seen some funny clips. Never saw the movie. Alright, here's a backwards card. Be something massive. Gabriella. Here is Pocahontas on the iconic moments. Very nice. Let's go bring these to the front. Here is Elio. Sisu. Wreck-It Ralph. This is the Pocahontas. What? And you! Hell yeah! It is facsimile, but it's the 10. I was gonna say, let's go. Of course, this will get randomized. Pocahontas on the iconic moments. Hell yeah, 9 of 10. Nice hit. That is going to be Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., Incredibles, and Cars. First box was lulling us to sleep, I was going to say. I mean, there were some nice hits. But when we're opening hobby, I'm trying to connect. Obviously, every box can't be an insane monster, but that's got to be a big one. Facsimile, still sick. It is 9 of 10. I wonder what the non-black version... Very nice. Let's see what else is in this box. Give us a whoops SSP in every pack box. Come on. Genie. Here is Jesse, the one I was referring to earlier. To 175. Marlin. Very nice. Green, purple. On the Flash 171 of 175 for Marlin and Finding Nemo. Here is Glorden on the refractor. Glorden. Forky and Basil of Baker Street. Marlin up there. Was hesitant on the multicolored, but I think it's worth it. Give us a hot box. Here we go. There is Disgust. These are the 3 Caballeros. Very nice. Do really like that insert. Anxiety on the Hyper. There is one of the 3 Caballeros. Panchito. Smarty Pants on the debut. And Nigel. Nigel from Nemo. Nemo's popping out. Anxiety, Inside Out is popping out a decent amount. What else we got? Hit us with something else. More. Simba. Not seen this variation of the Alice 75th. Ooh, Professor Radigan. Blinged out. Need to check him. Professor Radigan. Joy. Tim Q. Mouse. And there's Chad again. Chad Danforth, High School Musical. Professor Radigan. Honestly, I'm just curious now. Search that really quick. Radigan. Great mouse detective. Very nice. Is that fool's gold or gold? Jim Haskins. Here is Needleman. It is neither. It is green yellow. 42 of 225 for Sadness. Needleman for Monsters. Daisy Duck. Pleaky. Paulbert Linksley. A lot of Paulberts. Needleman. Trying something new with the multicolored variations. That is our second green yellow. What else we got? What else we got? Here we go. Agent P. Here goes Emperor's New Groove. Iconic Memory with Kronk. Alice, Cheshire Cat, and Sebastian, Little Mermaid. Very nice. Asha and Baymax in the back. Sebastian on the refractor and Emperor's New Groove. I don't think we've seen in Iconic Moments. At least not this one. He's got the potion. All right. Sticking with that, here is Emperor's New Groove. Cusco. Liv and Maddie. Hey! We got one of the Yukios. Liv and Maddie is from Liv and Maddie. Shocker. Chip and Dale. Yukio. Hot box indeed. Hot diggity dog. Who's got Chip and Dale? I gotta check that. Man, that thing is so sick. This is the new case hit they just came out with. Yukio. Hell yeah. Dewey. Esmeralda and Ling. Monster, I'm pretty sure. I think odds on that one are brutal. Chip and Dale. Liv and Maddie there. Damn, Mickey and Friends. Oh, no way. For real? Alright. Definitely was celebrating like that was 1 in 1,000. But Mickey, that is Mickey and Friends, other. Congrats whoever has that spot. But yeah, okay. Still sick though, still sick. Definitely thought that was 1 in 1,000. Badass card regardless. Mufasa, Beauty and the Beast on the iconic moments. Mulan to 75. Chen Po. Chen Po, 19 of 75. Very nice. Aladdin on the refractor. Troy Bolton and a Nick Wilde. Just the new, I mean, I'm still pumped. I'm definitely pumped up. New insert, new SSP. Chen Po, let's go. Who day? Mulan started hot. See if we can end hot. And Aladdin refractor we take. Very nice. Beauty and the Beast on the iconic moments. Two more after this. Stitch. Here is Lizzie McGuire in different form than the first one we pulled. Very nice. Karen Beverly on the Prism debut. Crush. Melephant Brooks. And Jasmine. Who is Brooks? Karen Beverly's popped out a few times. Married to Forky. There is Mickey, Future Stars 4-star. Don't know if we ever found out where Star's from. Sadness popping out. Refractor. There is Piglet. Linguini. And Eris on the debut. Man, I want to find one of these one pack to do it. Not found any of the Tron inserts yet. Linguini. Facsimile. But it is the 10. Last pack. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Whoa. Nostalgia. Here's our final Cars insert. Beautiful Ornament Valley. Not pulled that one yet. Alright. Stick this one in the back. Looks orange, but it might be multicolored. Moana. Here's Mabel Beaver. Mr. Toad. Let's go. Jafar Gold to 50. Gold Wave. At the bell. Aladdin cooking with gas. Very nice. 32 of 50 there. Was going to say, without that 75 and this gold, we were not under 100, but we got there. Nice hit, Aladdin. I believe that is TJ. Nice hit. Man, that looked orange for sure. No doubt. Appreciate everybody who jumped in the break, per usual. Mabel Beaver. Always want to hit for everybody. I know it is hard to do, but I do appreciate everybody giving it a shot with me. Congrats if you did hit. We will see who is the owner of this spot. I'm trying to think. I mean, how I normally do randoms is the random name wheel. But this is probably the biggest card I've randomed. I'm going to pull up everyone. I know Toy Story. NJM. Need to find monsters and cars. I believe cars. Let me just verify. That's right. So Izzy is cars. And I am just going to put the names on them. The name of the movie. Incredibles being netting. And monsters is... I don't want to guess. It's TJ, excuse me. Div is monsters. That's right. All right. I mean, random it off. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to randomize in front of you guys. I just use Wheel of Names. So this is from our last break, Stone Cold and Brett. Credibles. Toy Story, Monsters. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. Toy Story. Monsters, Inc. Incredibles. Cars. I'm going to shuffle it 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good luck all. Solid break. Let's go. Toy Story, congratulations. Going to Mr. NJM. First spot, second spot's off the board. But part of the original bundle. Let's go. I think we're ending just in time. The storm is getting a little frightening. Let's go, NJM. Monster. I mean, I'm assuming so. It's gotta be. No doubt. Thanks for jumping in. I know you took down some big spots, especially Mickey Minnie. Man, I mean, where were they refractors and stuff? But guys, everyone took down some spots, so I appreciate it big time per usual. I am gonna lock into this sword. Man, it's 2:00. Time flies when you're having fun. But does anyone want to rip any personals? I'll check the orders tab here. Well, I always get, I mean, the facsimile autos probably look better, to be honest. Good God. And even if they're grossly overpriced, to 10 is still doing triple backflips over unnumbered. And guys, it is worth mentioning as well, a week from technically today, on Thursday, Who Day 33, which is the typical man you will see here streaming on TikTok. Okay, that makes definitely more sense. I was going to say, they're probably off the rocker. But still, monster hit regardless. The rest of this case, there's got to be some autographs. There's got to be some bigger hits. This was big, but I mean, that first box, anyway. Get into Kurt's break is what I'm trying to say. Next Thursday, a week from today. So, it will be a bigger break. Twice as many hobby boxes. Check that one out for sure. See if we got any other orders wrong. But I'm going to sort this. I'd really like to ship it out tomorrow. I'm not sorting it tonight, however. All cards are going to ship. Pork took down a UFC value box. I don't know if you're in here, Pork. Let me know. But god damn. Taking a picture for the Instagram on this one for sure. And I mean, Jafar was a nice last minute toss in, or saved by the bell type hit. Definitely giving me more orange vibes, but to 50 is fine as well. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm going to try to drive home. It is storming in Ohio. But any final thoughts, guys, let me know. DMs are open. I'm going to be breaking some soccer breaks later this week. Appreciate everybody jumping in. And I will see all y'all in the next one. Thanks for the help, mods. And thanks for joining the break. I'm out of here.
say, but being a girl reseller, I'm gonna